Hey guys, what up? My name is gribbz. Welcome to EMS or Empower Melbourne Shuffle. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Before we get started, if you're not subscribed, please do so and hit the bell. That way you are notified anytime I upload a video. So today we're going over the fundamental of glides in the Melbourne Shuffle. This is going to be much more advanced techniques and concepts. If you remember from series 1, I went over the glides, slides as well. Those were just very basic step over glide. I remember I did do the advanced side glide. I did the front to back glide and the circle glide. So it was like 2 glides and 2 slides or so. Today we're going to start getting into some really fun stuff. So if you don't remember, if you're new to this, okay, if you're new to slides and glides period, you need to go back and watch the fundamental video on series 1. Because it helps, I break down and I explain, like, you need to learn to pop and distribute your weight between your legs. I'm not going to be going over that too much today because I'm trying to keep the time down on these videos for you guys. Okay, so go refer back to the fundamentals of slides and glide videos, then come back here and watch us, okay? So let's get into it. This first one this concept, okay, I use this quite a bit, is if I'm going into a running man, or coming out of a running man, okay, I will do something where I cross a foot or a leg over the other and I'll push myself back. Very simple drill. Just do a running man like this, cross my right over my left, and I will push back like that, okay? So I want you guys to try that. We'll face my left here, get into a running man position. Or you don't have to, you can just literally cross the leg over. And I want you can have your foot flat or ball of your foot, okay? I like to do ball of my foot because then I can, maybe do a circle glide. I got some baby powder down from previous lessons, so a good tip also, if you haven't invested in some baby powder, that'll help a lot. A little tip for you guys, if you don't want your entire dance floor to be super slippery, just dab some over in a little pile, and then you can just take your feet, your shoes, put it in the baby powder, and then come over to your spot. That way you don't get the entire floor super slippery, okay? And also, when you pour the baby powder, pour it closer to the ground, because if you pour it from higher, I learned, it spreads out, it like thins out because it's so fine. So put it closer to the ground and then squeeze it, or don't pour it out. So leave a little pile for yourself. Most convenient stores, grocery stores carry that baby powder. But I've learned a lot since the last lesson for glides and slides, but having baby powder will help remove the stick and remove the all that tension that you might have on your shoes. Like right now, this is really easy for me, but having the baby powder just makes things, just 10 times easier, okay? Okay. So, anyways, back to the lesson. This simple concept where you literally just cross one leg over the other, and this is going to be like a slide. Okay. Practice doing both sides. So, do one side, slide back, come back to the other side. Okay. Try adding it with a running man now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Back into a running man. Okay. Sometimes I'll do a drill like this, or in my flow, go like once, back, and I'll turn, kick, go back into my running man, okay? There's so many things you can do with this one, and we're gonna get into it further. I just wanna build the building blocks, okay? So, again, let's just practice without running man. Ball your foot, okay? All right? Cross over, ball your foot, push back. Okay? Flat, push back. Okay, get used to doing that, because it's gonna feel awkward a little bit, your hips, and so get used to doing that, pushing yourself back. Sometimes I'll be doing like my running man like I did before, I can do it really fast. Or I'll turn around the other way even. So you could do that. Or you can go the other way. Okay? So, to take that one further, check this out. So you can cross the leg, okay? And instead of coming back, I want you to come behind this leg again, like that, okay? So we went cross, push out, come back behind, and this is where it gets tricky. Pop up on this is my right leg, the initial leg that you crossed over with. Pop up, and I want you to use it as like a protractor or like a pinpoint, and you're going to turn your entire body. Your feet are going to kind of trace the ground. Okay, this takes a lot of balance, and the fact that I have some baby powder helps me slide too. But put all your weight on this foot. This is my right foot crossed over my left. Okay, use the momentum of your body and the momentum of coming back. Boom, turn. Okay, we're not done yet. Now we're going to finish it, then you're going to slide out. Okay? So in reality, it's going to look like this. I kind of pop my heel up sometimes. And then you can come back, and if you want to reverse it, just do the same thing. Okay? Really fun, really fun kind of a slide, glide technique. But the way to get into that is like that concept where you just cross over first. So once you get used to doing these, you know, and once you get your balance down more, then you can start to boom, 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 okay? And you'll figure out the center of gravity. You just have to work it, okay? Let me try going this way. This is with my left foot over. So as this comes back, this foot comes up, and let's see here. Oh, see, I went the wrong way. There we go. Push. All right, let's try it again. Left foot comes up and over the right, push back. As this foot comes back, boom, you pop up. Boom, pop up. Boom. And you balance yourself on the toe of the shoe. Okay, and if you just think of it, you're going to turn, if it's your left, you're going to turn towards your left leg. Okay? If you go the other way like I did a minute ago, how I messed up, scoot back here, you'll become uncrossed. See how I became uncrossed? Not that that's a bad thing, but you want to keep crossed because it looks really good. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So a couple of different ones there that you can do. You can now, once you get into this little pivot motion, you can come out of almost any move and do that. Like, you know, like let's just say I'm doing a running man, and let's say I do like a spin. Wherever you land, take the back foot, boom, and turn. Use your hand to push out even. Okay? So wherever you land it's automatically going to be a combo or a glide. Let me do it again. We're going to do I know this is, I'm adding in different things here, but just to give you more ideas. So say I do a spin and my leg dragged out, okay? This is just one of many things you could do. This is a different one. You could put your foot behind, pop up, and go out like that, okay? Let me try going the other way. Okay, leg came out. Even if you lose your balance, it doesn't matter. You're gonna come behind, just come behind the foot. Whatever foot is in front is the one you're gonna pop. Okay? So the possibilities for this are endless, okay? Literally, like you could do it with your eyes closed. I'm not even looking. Whatever, I'll do a spin. Wherever you land, literally just put your foot behind, maybe put the other foot behind again, and start playing with different concepts. So like literally just put your foot behind, and if you're stuck, can't go left or right, push back. Okay? Push yourself back instead of left or right. You know what I'm saying? I'll bring the camera down again in a little bit. There's literally so many combinations of these slides and glides that I know I'm not going to remember them all. So whatever I show you, just remember, take a few of them, add them into your flow, and make them yours. Make them your own. So that's one concept I want you to play with. Just cross your foot over your leg, and push back. Push back. Push back. Once you get used to that, then start to come back with it. Boom. Boom. Okay? Reverse. Okay? Go front to back like I just did. If you're T-stepping, you're rocking out. Step here, step here, step here. Come up with this left foot, come up on the toe or the ball of the foot, and push yourself back. Okay, I'll face this way. So say I'm just rocking out. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? Once you master these, you're untouchable. You can add in so many different flares and combinations. It's the coolest thing ever, okay? I think that's it for that particular one. There's so many more that I could go over, and maybe I will in another video, but I'm trying to keep this video short for you guys. Next, we're gonna go over one that I kind of made up recently. I really like it. It's kind of like it's a combo, okay? So it's with this leg sweep, like that. Okay? So there's a few steps to it. So you don't have to come off the ground, but I like to sweep myself back. I think I taught this in series 1, where you go like this. But this is different. You're still using that leg sweep. Okay? You're going boom, boom. And so get used to this. I've seen a lot of people do this in the community, but I've taken it and I've adapted it into a cool glide or slide, because that's what you do. So here, 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 and right here you can come out on the heel and you can butt up against it, and you can either stop and push out, or you can go like that. So if I were doing it fast, okay, one more time. It adds this, I like what it adds at the end, where I'm kind of like that. So it goes here, here, here. And I take my knee and I get, it's kind of a cool little drag, or like that effect. Okay, so we'll do it without it. We won't do this. We'll go here, 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 and you can just go boom. Okay, see that? Let me do it going left to right. Here, here, here. Okay, and you're even sliding out of it at the end. Okay, let me turn a little bit diagonal. I'm going to do it with the sweep. Okay, so that's just kind of one that I made up on accident one day, and I was like, whoa, this looks really cool. And that's the thing, guys, there's so many of these I could show you and take, and you're not going to remember them all, you know, unless you, it's just like, there's many different ways to do spins, many different ways to do running man, glide, slide, T-step, you know. It's endless, you know, you're limitless, you just gotta practice in your spare time. Again, there's that word, you know, and practice doing each one of these. If you really like the particular one, do it 100 times. One that I do a lot is this one. This is a different, I don't know if I've shown you guys this. I'll be doing a running man, and I'll literally just go like this. I'll drag my foot over, and I'll crank it, bam, like that. Okay, that's a really simple one. To make it even simpler, just literally to practice, drag your foot, crank it. What I've realized is how to, you have to crank your foot and your leg. You have to get it in this position. When you first start off, you're going to be, your leg is going to be like right here. And then as you tweak it more and more and more and more, your leg will start to open up and your hips will open up more, allowing you to like glide more smoothly and more openly. Okay? So again, literally, if I'm doing my running man, I'll go over like this and I'll boom, 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 boom. I'm going on my toe, okay? I'm going on my toe. Crank it, crank your toe, crank your foot, crank your leg, and push out, okay? I do this one a lot in my videos. It's just very easy. I've done it enough, and then I'll go into a spin or whatever. Next, I'm going to show you guys the side glide, which I've shown that before, but it's really advanced. But I'm going to show you it more, well, broken down, more steps. So, and then I'll move the camera a little closer. Okay, just want to show this one more here. Again, with this side step one, this is, I'm going to go over this one again, the fundamentals, the basics, because it's tough. Okay, and I can break it down more easy now. Like I said, if you haven't got this down yet, go back to the other video, but you need to be used to this weight exchange in order to do this, okay? Because it's going to look like this. Okay. So, again, and when you come down, that leg needs to really be cranked open. You see how I'm really good? I'm not that good going left to right. Right to left, I'm good. Watch. Okay, watch me go left to right. I'm poor at it. I need to practice it more. Okay, see how I'm not able to continuously move? That's because I've practiced this going this way. Okay, a good way to get into this is actually practicing kind of like the shuffle, the T-step. Put yourself in like a pizza. Point your shoes towards each other like this. Get used to moving yourself left and right like this, because you are pivoting your foot over when you're going like that. See this turn, how I how I, boom, and then I pivot, boom. So practice, you don't need to have the pizza, just, well, it does help if you do like the pizza, but just get used to going like in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Practice that 100 times in the direction that you want to go, okay? So for me, every night I've been practicing this going to my right because I'm trying to get consistent at going from left to right now. It's getting faster, but going from my right to my left is much faster still. So, okay, always train both sides. I mean, this is a move that's like, it's very advanced. This took me probably, I learned this in late 2019, this side glide. So it's taken me a long way, but I mean, hey, the more you practice it, you'd be amazed. If you practice it every night a little bit, you start getting better and better. Your leg starts to get to open more, your hips open more. Like, look at how open my leg is on this side. And when I go from left to right, I mean, it's getting there, but I'm like right here, where I should be more open. With this leg is like perfect. So it's not about really as much how you do the move. It's getting used to the flexation of the leg and just getting used to this rhythm of going like this, okay? So really focus on cranking your leg open so you have that nice, so if you can even pop your toe up, that's great. I call them point glides. If you have stronger shoes, you can do it, or if you can bear the weight on your toe, you will get stronger over time, and I've said this before. Or you can go on the ball of your foot, like that. Okay. Now, I am going to move the camera here closer and go over some of these again, briefly, and then that'll wrap up this video, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so we're going to go over the one from the very beginning, okay, briefly. With the one where you step over, okay, you can either do ball of your foot or flat. Try changing it up both sides, okay? Do this 100 times until you just get used to it. Eventually, you're gonna be able to do this so fast that you're gonna be able to like... Now, I don't know if you guys remember this. This kind of comes from Cali, from what I learned. This heel toe. You're going... Okay? You kind of almost do that quickly after a while when you do this. It's like... I'm a little weak on my left side, it looks like. But... that's something you could do. Otherwise, you will get quicker at just like that. It's just like a quick... You don't have to do the heel. Just do the toe, quickly. Okay. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay. There's another glide for you. Combos. See, combos up the wall. Boom. Drag this foot and spin. Boom, boom. Okay. So here's the other ones where we come back now. Boom, boom. Okay, come behind it. As you come behind it, this pops up. Bam. Boom. Reverse. Don't lose your balance. Let me try it the other way. Okay. And the goal is to get it looking fast. Because you see how it... Okay. Ooh. Right here, this leg is pushing this back, this other leg back, and it's using, and I'm putting the pressure on this toe. Bam. Okay. Bam. You don't have to keep your toe up, but it's an option. So, and as you push it back, it comes down. Okay? So get used to going like this as well. You can do flat though, don't worry. I think flat is a little easier, or even ball your foot. But you're gonna look more steezy as you kind of raise the foot up more, okay? So one more time. Boom, boom. See how I come up right away? Bam, and I turn. Boom. Slide out, okay? Or, yeah, I consider that like a slide. That other one that I kind of made up myself, or actually, let me show you one with like a spin first. Boom. Okay, lost my balance a little bit, but that's okay. That's the whole point of it. Wherever you land, you can make it what you want. So this foot will come, say, behind. And you already know what's going to happen. Whatever foot is in front is the one you're going to pop. So I can like pop it up. I can turn it towards you. Reverse. Okay? That's another fun one to do towards the camera. You guys remember this one, right? The one that I showed you. Okay? You can do that towards the camera too. So you go like this. I'm going to do it sideways and then towards you. So you just go here, like that. So if I'm doing it towards you or towards someone, you're going to like backpedal, right? You don't have to do this. You don't have to swoop it if you don't want to. You can, but otherwise it's going to look like this. You're going to like fake it almost. So like kick back, come back with it, and pivot. This is where that opening that leg comes in handy. And the more you do this, the more you do glides, the more you open your hips more, you stretch, it's going to allow you to do different angles. So here, here, boom. Sometimes I'll be dancing and I'll pause for a second while I do it. Boom, boom, pause, and I'll go back and do a running man. Or T-step or whatever, okay? So there's a lot you can do with slides and glides and adding it into this dance. It's like one of the main fundamentals that I use. It's fun, it's addicting. But otherwise, that other one, I promised you I'd show it one more time. So I'll do it with a scoop. I'll scoot over here. So boom, and you go 1, 2, and you can come back with this one, and then slide out again. So faster, it's going to be boom, 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 boom. Add more if you want. The popping, the one where we go like this, the side glide. Okay? So again, get used to cranking this foot open. See how my heel is all the way? Okay, my foot is not like this. Okay? It's like this. And it allows me to easily, okay? Look at this one. You see how my leg is kind of open? See that angle versus this? You can tell the difference how straight it is. And the more straight and open you get your hips and leg, and you crank that foot, you crank that leg open, you're going to have a really smooth looking side glide. So again, let's break it down. Start out, crank that foot, push out. Baby powder is going to help a lot right here, so get some baby powder if you don't have any. Go out on your heel. Video number 1 talks about going on the heel, like that. It's going to help you a lot. It's going to be a lot easier for you. Boom. Okay. and then pivot the energy in your leg, your knees. Boom. Drag this one over. And you see how this foot is closing in, coming in like that? And this one's coming over, and about right here is where you want it. And then, remember this pizza? That's what we're doing, essentially. Boom. And you're gonna crank it. Okay? And go out again like that. So, okay. One more time. I'll go really slow. Try. Boom. The more advanced version is when... So like I was saying, the more advanced version is when you get this down, you can go all the way past the foot like that. But usually when you start out, you're about right here. You're not even going past the foot. You're about right here. But a more advanced version that I've learned is going all the way past the foot like that. Let me try going. Okay. So, and you'll notice too, right? I go out of my heel, come down, and this, I come up on my heel on this one too. Sometimes I've seen people go like this. They'll carve on their foot as well, or they'll come out on their heel like I do, like this. It's like more, it's like, you know, less grip you have, the more easier you're able to slide your foot. And then boom, right here I get, this is where I'm at right now, I'm about right here, and I can, okay, let me try and scoot back a little bit and do a few of them for you guys. Alright. Try to go the other way. See, my left side is my weak side, and that's what I get for not practicing it. So if you guys want to keep both sides even, then train them both. But it's such a hard concept glide to go just one, you know, to the side. But I mean, hey, that's what you get when you practice. So, but this is my stronger side, going right to left. I'm able to. The trick is to keep it going. You want to keep this going, and that's what you're doing. And clearly, I can do that going this way, but this way. See, I'm weak on that side, but I'm training it. So, that about sums it up for you know, pretty much glides and slides as well. I just decided to combine both of these two since they're both very intertwined with each other. So, yeah, that's it. Everyone, take care. If you're not subscribed again to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell. That way you're notified when I upload new videos. And I hope you guys are liking this new content. I'm really excited to dive deeper down the rabbit hole. I'm also leveling up as a dancer, as a shuffler, as we go along with this. And yeah, it just feels great to share with you guys. So keep shuffling, and I'll see you guys on the dance floor. Peace.